Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to When the Stars Aligned. My name is Kelly, and in this video I'm going to be talking about human design and astrocartography, and how I've recently played with some interpretations of bringing those systems together. So this video specifically is astrocartography placements for your human design type. Now if you are new to astrocartography or you want a little bit of a rundown, here it is, and I'm going to keep it as simple and hopefully easy to absorb as possible. Astrocartography is locational astrology, or it's the astrology of geography. We are all born, right, with a unique natal chart that is comprised off of our birth details, including the coordinates, the location of where we're born, because where we are born does deeply impact how the constellations are read in certain configurations and what that means for all of the planetary placements in our chart. So in the moment you're born, in that location, it casts the map of your natal chart, which has all of your planetary signs. Now in that exact same moment, planetary lines were doing something across the whole world. So just like you may have heard of ley lines or energy vortexes, these places that have highly condensed or specific energy on the planet, you can think of your astrocartography lines like your own personal ley lines for your soul and for the relationship you're going to have in different places on the planet. I truly believe that we are in relationship with the land, that we are in relationship with locations. It's not just this like dead, like unsentient thing. It's sentient. It's a living, breathing relationship, and different places will pull different things out of us or trigger and spark different things within us. And I've experienced this having, lived in many different places around the world in the last 10 years, having chosen a bit more of a nomadic pace of life. It's been really helpful for me to utilize that wisdom in astrocartography and help people understand certain places they can go to or places they can visit to activate and to call in different frequencies in their life or qualities within themselves, or to utilize different locations to step into new chapters in their life, or whatever that may be, romance, relationship, becoming a mother, attracting love, or working with business, or all of these things. So I'm gonna go into this video now. We're gonna get right to it, and we're gonna look at one placement, one aspect that I think is really good for each human design type. And if you want to have your own more thorough deep dive reading, I offer both human design readings and astrocartography readings, and you can find those in the description below. Okay, manifesting generators. This was also an easy one to pick. Even though you don't like hearing this, you guys are built like generators. You are a generator. You just have a little bit of extra oomph in the engine, like your, what do they call that, like a turbo? A V8, like a V4 or a V8. You guys are like a V8. You got a little bit more like horsepower. But your way of arriving at decisions is very similar to a manifestor, very similar to a generator. And the difference you have is that you like to move fast. You like to move in big ways, and you're here to move in big ways. And what planet does that? Jupiter. Jupiter moves in big ways. Jupiter makes things bigger. Jupiter expands whatever it touches. Jupiter lights you up with energy, and it's, it's Sagittarius. It's pulling back the arrow, shooting it off into the distance and saying, okay, I'm going there. And to me, that is what a manifesting generator does. They have the vision of where they want to go. They get the response, pull back their arrow, and then they run towards it. You can skip steps. So I feel like if a manifesting generator is living on a Jupiter line, or spending a prolonged amount of time on a Jupiter line, or maybe even a visit, you can really use that time. If it's a visit, you can use that time to get more clear on your manifesting generator power, of feel your capacity to grow really big, and your capacity to have a vision you want to run after, your capacity to take a whole lot of action in your soul's direction, not what everyone else wants you to do, or a corporate 9-to-5 that's draining your life force, but towards something you really want and love and you're good at. And if you're living on a Jupiter line, it provides you that sustained, ongoing connection to your capacity to move in big ways, your capacity to take up space. I think it's just like a huge permission slip, and you never know how this is going to happen. when you go to astrocartography lines. I've been surprised so many times. I've visited, you know, multiple dozens of my lines and lived on multiple dozens of my lines, and sometimes it comes through people, like the relationships I form there. Sometimes it comes through shifts in my business. Sometimes it comes through a new client. Sometimes it comes through an experience I have with just like the people of that land, or my dream state. Like the land will talk to you. And I feel like when you go to a Jupiter line as a manifesting generator, however it may come through, there can be on offer this sense of like owning your energy and like letting yourself be big and letting yourself expand and letting yourself ignite and utilize it in a given direction. So yeah, that's what we got for astrocartography and human design. I was so excited to make this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have lived on any of those lines or visited them as your unique human design type. And yeah, let me know if you want to hear any other lines specifically. And yeah, I'm making this video today from my moon line, which has been good for me. It's been very stabilizing for me being on my moon line. Maybe I'll make a video about that. I was spending a lot of time on a Mars line until I finally decided to put myself on my moon line, and that's been really nourishing for me. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this here, and I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to maybe hearing from you or catching you on the next video. Okay, bye.